scrape the end of it off. We're going to put it here. So.
So me and Abe's are going to do something what we usually don't do, and that's we're going out, aren't we?
Yeah,
we're going to the pub on an evening, and we don't usually do that, but feeling a bit down this week. So
yeah, well, yeah, we feel a bit down, but we're going to start on the cottage shortly. I'm going to start on the cottage this week, but I'm going to take some bits of stone down and move things across. It's a big job, the cottage.
Yeah.
And I'm getting on a bit now, so now we've got Spencer coming down. He should give me a hand with it, with the cottage.
So I'll just explain what's happened with Belle. We took her on Tuesday, Wednesday to the vet because we were going to have cataract surgery with her. We wanted to see if we could afford it to start off with. And the vet actually looked at Belle and he noticed with her right eye, she's got a cataract definitely in the left eye, but in the right eye it's not a cataract, she's actually had a bleed, and we're not quite sure why. I personally think it's because she was sneezing really hard. She's had an allergy with something. So anyway, she's been sneezing, and anyway, it's caused a blood vessel to burst in her eye. So we are giving her treatment for that. She's on drops and cream 5 times a day. So I really do hope that she will regain some of the sight in that eye. But the vet was more concerned about a tooth, which is another issue because of her heart condition. She will have to go under anaesthetic, so it's a risk of putting her under anaesthetic to take the tooth out, which is a huge risk at her age and also with her heart condition. So all week we felt a bit like the wind has gone out of our sails. So we did think, shall we put this video out or not? But I think we don't like to let people down, and we have been doing like little bits here and there. Abe's made a pathway. Do you want to show people your little pathway, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm working on it.
I have just shown you my. Oh, what are you on there? I don't want you on there. My Brussels sprouts. I've given them a bit of a trim. Just to help the sprouts get.
Do you think they'll be ready for Christmas?
They'll be ready before Christmas, so we might have to freeze them.
Ooh.
Our cucumbers need to go in the raised bed area, but Sharon is not ready to help us out in that respect. She's still waiting to have her seals sorted because Leo's taken her seals to be remade.
Yeah.
So we hope to get these cucumbers in soon.
Then once we get Sharon up and running, which hopefully this week, we can start on the cottage.
So there's a reggae band down in Porca Beretta. It's actually been playing for an hour. We have got a very feral black cat. She's very young, See if I can pan in. I thought I'd come out and show you how gorgeous it is this evening. Just a very slight breeze. It has been so windy in the Algarve on an evening. Really windy. And last night was the first chilly night. I think you can just see the moon out there. How gorgeous is that? I'm putting you on the YouTube video.
Oh gosh.
Due to Carlos, Victor, taking us out for a drink this morning, which has ended up in a bit of a bender, this video's not going to be very long. We're paying him in tomatoes.
Oh, thank you very much. That's quite useful. I can have a nice tomato salad tonight.
It's nice with that vinegar. What do you call it again?
Balsamic.
Balsamic vinegar.
Yeah.
And cheese, feta cheese.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you are.
Yeah.
You know, pepper cheese, some onions, some cucumbers, some peppers, salt.
Black pork.
Oh yeah, the black pork would be nice.
Yeah.
Some javelin.
Oh yeah, well boy, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never party, you can never feast.
We seem to have like an abundance of tomatoes, and shortly we're going to have an abundance of watermelons where we're going.
Yeah.
But we have noticed a lot of watermelon people have lost their crops this year.
Yeah.
But we haven't.
No, not yet. Not yet. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Develop them.
Not all of them. We lost three. We lost three.
That's it.
But
Yeah.
not all
I
of them.
filmed them as well. So we had the.
Yeah. That happened due to you know that storm that we had on Tuesday. Yeah.
He reckons it damaged the melons.
Yeah, and the thing is, they took off the leaves, so they didn't have any protection.
Yeah.
You cannot take the leaves off them here, because they actually help the sun, stop the sun.
So our neighbour started his melon crop a lot earlier than us. But what they did, they actually took the leaves off a lot of the melons. And what's happened is they've actually started to rot. And we don't know if it's with the sun. We're not experts. But all his crop has failed. I see a large... Let me see if I can zoom in. There's a large pile of melons there, and you can actually smell the melons. It's such a shame because he spent so much money on putting like the little fabric igloos over the plants. So I don't know if he's managed to salvage any of them, but all you can really smell is rotten melons, or overripe melon, should I say. Now, look at that. We are no experts at all. We started our melons late, and the other half, you can see there's sort of like an area in the centre which is far too boggy. I think there's quite a lot of clay in that area and it's held the water. But this is our first time doing it. Look at this. And we have got quite a few. I counted 40 plus the other day, melons. But they all seem to hide. You just see that? They all seem to hide under the undergrowth, under the leaves. And they are sort of getting some shade there. Let me go around to that other one over there. Oh, look at this whopper. Look at this whopper. It is massive. Certainly not ready yet. You see this tendril here. This tendril has to turn dark brown like wood, and it's also got another one there before you can pick it. So it looks like we are actually learning from other people's mistakes. Yeah. I am really pleased with our melons so far. I think we've done a really good job saying that we really just don't know what we're doing. These are the blonde melons. You see? Got a little ladybird there. You see him there? Got a lovely big watermelon there as well. It's really hard to spot them under the undergrowth. But I think we've done quite well. These are some of the first melons that we actually planted. I don't know if my microphone will pick up. Can you hear that?
So once we get showering repaired again, and the power steering sorted out, which is a new problem, what I'm going to do is we're going to start on the little cottage by putting the ring beams in, taking some walls out, then getting Sharon to go inside, and we're going to basically clean all the flooring area.
Yeah.
And that will be the first project we'll be doing, not the main house but the secondary house, which will be fun, and I'll show you how to do it.
With Spence.
With Spencer,
Yeah.
my little helper.
Yeah.
We were trying to get into the pool, was actually walking mud into the pool, which is a forever job trying to clean the pool, because we haven't grass seeded the area around the pool yet. So what I've done is I've been collecting rocks from jobs which I've been knocking down and rebuilding, and all the flat facing rocks I've been putting them into the ground, a little trench I've made across here to the house. And what I've done is, to set the stones in, you never ever use wet cement on doing this kind of job. You get a bucket of sand and you get 1 cup of cement, which is a very small amount of cement, and you mix it into the sand like this. Then you basically, using a rubber hammer, you tap the stones so they're flush and level. Then once you've tapped them all in, then you get some extra sand and cement, and you just scatter it into the gaps and you leave it overnight. And when you come back the next morning after you've brushed it off, the cement would have hardened, but it wouldn't have dried solid, allowing the stones to be able to be taken out and put in. This is how they do calçadas in Portugal. It's a very easy, very quick way and a very effective method. And you do get a nice little path, which is a quaint little design, as the Romans used to do. It goes all the way down to the bottom. But like I say, I will be starting on the cottage, hopefully this week and next week. So but until showering is repaired, I can't use the arm to pull out all the stuff. And all the materials I get from this building will be used either on all the excess materials we use on pathways, walls, because I want to use it as I go along. I don't have a pile of material.
And my other planter.
And your secondary planter. So everything must be done and used as you take out. So jobs take longer, but you get 2 or 3 jobs done at the same time.